Hello there, Aries, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm going to do a special reading around the new moon energies. We'll have the next new moon on Monday, September 6th, and this is a new moon in Virgo. So this is an energy of, finally cleaning out some things in our life that no longer serve us and making room for some new exciting things to come onto our path, whether that's new people, relationships, or situations. So we'll take a look at the overall energies for like the next 2 weeks, because the energy of the new moon will really be starting right now and kind of go through until about September 11th. So we'll take a look at the energies for the next 2 weeks, and then the tarot will get some more details about any obstacles or advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. All right, Aries, let's get into it. We're going to first take a look at the overall energies for these next 2 weeks. Come to the edge. I love it. It is. It's kind of like this energy of taking a risk, not looking back. It's kind of like moving forward. I get this sense that you're moving forward and not looking back and surrendering to this journey. Like there's really something new coming onto your path and you're really embracing it. It's kind of like you're just giving it up to your angels, your spirit guides, just saying, okay, just show me the way. I'm going to jump off the cliff here, metaphorically, and I'm just going to go for it, whatever it is, whether this is a new relationship or a new job, new career path, new house. You're just going to go for it. Really nice, poised, and you're ready for this. Look at this. These two have such similar kind of imagery, right? Just poised to take this risk. You've done the work. You're in this position where you can do this. If you're like thinking of taking a new job or starting a new business or something like that, like you have built up your financial security. So you're in a position, you're poised to be able to do this. Or if you're you've been single for a while, right? You've done the work. You've really cleaned out the old baggage of past loves or something like that. And you're really ready to embrace something new in your life, a new relationship, a new love. Really exciting. And look at this, a leg up. This is a gift from the universe. The universe is going to bring some situation on your path that helps you to step into a new job, a new career, or a new relationship. Yeah, and look at on the bottom, we have the Four of Cups. You may have had this feeling of being like ho-hum for a while, like, life is good, but it's not great, that kind of thing. But I really feel like that's because you've been doing the work. You've been really working on yourself or your, financial status, your home, taking really good care of yourself, really getting poised for this next venture on your path. Really nice. So we're going to take a look at your present energy, any obstacles or areas of resistance, and then advice from Spirit, and finally the final outcome if you take the advice. But remember, Aries, you have free will, so you can always choose to do whatever it is that you think is best for you. So let's take a look at your present energy. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on from something. And, she's kind of like a black cloud. It's kind of like moving on from some turbulent time in your life to something that's more calm. And you're really ready. You're really ready for whatever new is coming on to your path. So, you could have, ended a relationship. You could have gone through a transitional period, like maybe you quit a job or you moved or something like that. So something possibly, a lot of times the Six of Swords is after we have, had some ending in our life, sometimes something that's a little bit, sad, disappointing, with the Six of Swords, with the black cloud, and just moving on to happier times. You're just like poised. You're like, bring it on. I am ready for some good, happy times. Okay, yeah, so your resistance or your obstacle is that you're still a little bit caught up in this, this is self-doubt. This is like doubting, can I really, attract this new relationship, or can I really get that job that I really want? Kind of stuck in that up in your head. You're allowing your ego to run away with you. But look at this with this card. I love this. You know, this person, this actually angel, is stuck in this bird cage, but they don't even realize that the top of the bird cage is open. Like, they could get out of this. It's almost like you put yourself into this situation, into all of this self-doubt, and don't realize that all you have to do is stand up and get out of this cage. And so I feel like for some of you, look at this. Underneath that, we have soulmate card. I think for some of you, the universe is going to bring you some type of situation onto your path that helps you get out of this bird cage. You know, sometimes it's just a compliment from somebody, or you know, you hear something on the radio that gives you hope. You know, it's just like this sense of hope. And you know, with soulmate here, it could be, you know, communication from somebody that is a soulmate for you right now, maybe somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. Or it could be somebody new coming onto your path and you're kind of like, okay, great. I'm ready for love. I'm ready to jump off the cliff and go for love again. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. Your advice is the Page of Swords. Yeah, getting some communication. I really feel like for some of you, you are going to get some type of communication. So, you know, this could be a text, an email. A lot of times Page of Swords is digital, you know, or technology. A text, phone call, email, something like that, even social media, you know, somebody reaching out, wanting to contact you for some reason, you know. So if this is work related, hey, you know, we have a job opening. Are you, you know, interested? What are you up to? If it's a person, they could even be reaching out, you know, just to say hi. Or, you know, hey, I heard something that maybe they heard that you got a promotion or something. Hey, I heard you got a promotion. Congratulations. But it's really just kind of like trying to open the door, trying to figure out, hey, what's going on with Aries, you know? And, you know, just reaching out, it's trying to start a conversation. So the outcome is Empress. Love this energy. So whatever it is that you are trying to move away from, you are trying to move into and will be moving into this energy of a new beginning. Okay. This is creating new things in your life, starting a new business. It could be a new relationship. For some of you, you'll be starting a new family because the Empress is pregnant. So it's, you know, bringing something new into your life. Really nice energy. And the Empress, you know, the Empress sits back and allows things to come to her. You know, gender doesn't matter. It's just that energy of, hey, I really understand my worth, and I am going to sit here and allow things to come to me. I don't have to do a lot of work. You've already done the work. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles on the bottom. Really trying to, you know, build a stable life for yourself, perhaps financially. Again, I feel like a lot of you have been working on your finances, holding on to the hopes and dreams of perhaps having a home, having a stable family life, you know, just really holding on, looking at different options and then taking action towards them. You know, I think for some of you, you're poised for this situation that comes across your path and you're going to act on it. I don't think you're going to sit back and just let this opportunity pass you by. I think when it comes on your path, you're going to be like, yes, I need to take action on this. And then we have the King of Swords with the 10 of Swords. So you may have had a very difficult ending with an air sign. That would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But it doesn't have to be. But somebody that was kind of cold, kind of shut you out. But I think that you have healed from that situation. You have kind of like built this nice life for yourself, and you're getting ready to step into this Empress energy, something that is much more loving. King of Swords is not very loving energy, you know, somebody that's kind of cold-hearted, very logical, not very emotional. And so, you know, you could have had a difficult ending, and that is what you have been moving on from. And it could be, you know, that the King of Swords could be, you know, an employer that you had that was kind of cold-hearted, made decisions based just on the bottom dollar, like that type of energy. Or it could have been a romantic connection that, was kind of businesslike, not very much romantic or fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these. With the Six of Swords, that's your energy right now. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the High Priestess. Somebody from the past is wanting to come back. So we have the Six of Cups here. Yeah, this is a romantic connection that, you have, let's look at this, because this is somebody coming back from the past. You have done a really good job of building a healthy boundary around this person. You persevered. This person may have put you through a lot. And with the Three of Swords, this is a painful ending, something that was very, very disappointing, something that you thought was going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness, and then ended up not doing that. But this person is coming in. They're giving you some type of offer. They want to work on this connection. They're really willing to try to erase the sadness that they created. Possibly, I'm going to say this, possibly romantically, like coming in and being extremely passionate, trying to light the fires again in this romantic connection. And this has taken a long time. Like, I think intuitively you knew that this person may return because we have the High Priestess. But this person comes in, and it's taken a very long time for them to come in and express their feelings. So if they were a King of Swords in the past, they know that they may try to come in a passionate way, trying to romantically sweep you off your feet, but they know that they have to express their feelings. And the Knight of Cups is somebody that really does come in and express their feelings. Now, with the High Priestess here, I also feel like you are going to need to use your intuition to guide you through this. You've used your intuition so far, and you have built yourself a very nice life. Like, you really have kind of moved on from this energy. And I think with your intuition here, I think you're going to use your intuition when this person comes back. For some of you, you may take the risk to jump back into this relationship. For others of you, you may just want, this is the Fool's energy too, of just like, no, I think I'm going to go in a new direction. And this is really your intuition. This is where you have to listen to your gut. Like, okay, what does my heart tell me in this situation? Now, you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about your ego. It's protecting you from whatever situation this is. You may also already intuitively know that this person is going to be coming back, right? And they may come back with the new moon. So with your Eight of Swords here, it's your ego is trying to protect you from being hurt. Let's put it that way. You have to get out of your head in this situation and really get back into your heart. You need to listen to your intuition and not to your ego. And that will help you to get it to the point where you have this Empress energy. And this could be a new start with this person, or it could be you starting a new life completely without this person. Like, I think they're going to come in and communicate, and when you have this communication with this person, you're going to know intuitively the direction you need to go in, whether it is to continue with this relationship or go in a new direction. Now, it could be a romantic connection, it could be family or friend, or it could even be work related. But for a lot of you, when this conversation occurs, depending on how this is resonating for you, you're definitely in this energy of being poised to go in the direction that you really want to go in. And I think for a lot of you, you're going to go in a new direction. You're like, I've done so much work. I've gotten this far. Like, am I going to go backwards? So let's see what the Eight of Swords has. Page of Wands, Queen of, yeah, you know, your ego is telling you this person really hurt you. This situation was very difficult. And you're kind of like trying to get super clear cut about what does this new beginning mean. Remember, this is your obstacle. You need to ask the right questions. Like, oh, okay, if we're going to reconnect in whatever kind of relationship or situation this is, asking all of those questions you need to ask in order to feel good about restarting this relationship or situation, and then going in the direction that is good for you, Aries. Okay, getting into this sense of, you know, the Queen of Swords cuts out everything that no longer serves her. It's kind of like you have the King of Swords underneath. Like, I think the person that you are dealing with was a King of Swords. Here you are a Queen of Swords. So you are like a court pair. But the Queen of Swords asks the really good questions. She looks out for herself. She doesn't allow any you know, she doesn't allow any, you know, manipulation at all, because she's going to ask all the questions until she gets the answer she wants. And if she doesn't feel good about the answer she gets, she's like, I'm out of here. I'm on my horse and I'm out of here. I'm going for what is good for me. And I think that that's the energy you have to get into, is not like doubting yourself, not feeling like, I don't know which direction to go in. It's about getting really clear cut about what you want, getting really clear and asking the questions you need to ask yourself about this connection and this person about this connection, and, you know, what it is that they want out of this connection. All right, so let's take a look at this Page of Swords. Chariot, King of Swords again, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups on the bottom. I think you are the Queen of Cups, Aries. Now, this is an energy of truly loving yourself. I think you have had a, you know, painful ending in the past that put you onto this trajectory of really loving yourself. The Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive. She really loves herself. She nurtures herself. She nurtures her inner child. She takes care of herself. She takes care of the people around her. But she always makes sure that she takes care of her first. She makes herself a priority. And it might be that you did not do that when you were with this person. So once again, King of Swords is coming out again. We have a court pair. You may have been a little bit of a Queen of Swords, and here's your King of Swords, right? So your King of Swords is coming back. They're reaching out. Let's put it that way. Okay, they're reaching out. They're going to test the waters. And what they want is they want victory with you. They want to move forward. They're going to come in and give you some truth. They're going to, you know, tell you some information that hopefully will bring you back. Now, I am also going to say that is a sword. That is not a cup of love, right? It's kind of like, I feel like they really are almost taking this situation from a very logical standpoint. And it's not necessarily out of a lot of love and emotion. But they do want to move forward with you. They want to have victory in this relationship. But I think you have kind of progressed to a Queen of Cups energy. You may have been the Queen of Swords in the past, but now you're really putting yourself first. You know, the Queen of Swords is very clear cut about what she wants in her life, but the Queen of Cups is a very much more nurturing energy. So let's see what this Empress is. I think this person is going to come back. And I think they are going to say something to you. And I do definitely feel like they want to have victory in this situation. So let's see what we have with the Empress. Interesting. Four of Wands, the wedding card on the bottom. Yeah, getting on top of the feelings of sadness that this relationship or situation brought to you. Learning a little bit more about, why this person may have acted a little bit like a Knight of Wands in the past, kind of here today, gone tomorrow. We do have an Ace of Cups. Wanting to, I really get a sense that you want to put your time and energy in someone that is truly willing to offer you love. And with the Two of Swords, I think this person may even come in and say that they would like to marry you, because we have some of that energy. Remember this swords, like, oh yes, I really want to marry you, or I want to have this long-term commitment with you. They're telling you some truth, but it's not like, I love you and I can't live without you. It's like, I want to marry you. But it's more like a business transaction, right? It's not like, I can't live, I can't sleep without you, I can't eat. All I do is think about you day and night. It's not like a blubbering love. And I think that you I think you intuitively know that, and you're kind of blocking this long-term commitment. You're blocking this long-term commitment with this person that you'd like to look at other options. Like, here you have the Empress energy. This person comes back. This King of Swords comes back, offers you something, gives you some information. Perhaps, that they'd like to marry you, or go into business with you, or whatever this situation is. They see you as the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is somebody that is really creative, kind of going out there, living her life. See, you have the Empress here and the Queen of Wands. You are, a fire sign, Aries, and it's like, you're really stepping into who you truly are. Like, you've looked really closely at who you are, what your heart really desires. You're in that energy of nurturing yourself, putting yourself first, and really becoming very confident about, I can do this, perhaps on my own, or I'd love to have a partner. But you know what? The Queen of Wands can create whatever she wants. She does not have to have somebody else in her life. And then I think that there is this Tower moment that, this person that you're dealing with has this Tower moment. The King of Pentacles is someone that is, financially stable, perhaps wealthy, but also is considered like the good spouse card, right? Okay, and you can take that any way you want to, but it's kind of like somebody that's in it for the long term, is not here today, gone tomorrow, wants to be with somebody for the rest of their life, that type of energy. And I think that you have this epiphany that, hey, you know what? I really want somebody that's going to be with me the long haul. Like, is this person, this is where you come into, is this person, this King of Swords, the person that you really want to be with for the rest of your life? Do they kind of match your energy of being this Queen of Wands, this Empress? Are they matching that? And I think that that's where your intuition kind of comes in. It's kind of like, okay, I'm ready to jump off the cliff into some type of long-term commitment, but is this the person that I really think that is that person? And if not, you're kind of like, I'm ready to get onto my horse and go into the direction that is good for me. You have all this Queen energy here. Like, I really feel like you're coming into your own power. You're recognizing exactly what it's kind of like you're stepping into a true knowledge of your worth. And it's like, you know what? I'm good. I'm going to go in the direction that's best for me. I think for some of you, we do have, a couple of different kings here. You may be choosing between two. You may have somebody from the past coming in and saying, hey, I'd like to marry you. But it's like when you have this conversation, you immediately get this epiphany like, oh, wait a minute. No, I want that other one. I want that other king. So I think for some of you, you may be getting to choose between two. Oh my goodness. Now here's your cosmic journey. 3, 2, 1, jump. Yeah, I think you're ready to jump into something. Whether it is this relationship from the past that you're ready to jump into, or if it's something new that's coming onto your path and you're kind of like, no, I want to go in this other direction. You really are ready to jump. And I feel like over the next 2 weeks, you are going to have this situation. Remember, you have this a leg up, right? The universe is going to bring a situation onto your path. And if you listen to your heart, if you go into your intuition, you are going to say, aha. You're going to have like this epiphany moment where you kind of realize all in an instant about what it is that you truly want. Don't overthink this, right? It's like, don't overthink this. Like, you are poised to take this advantage of this opportunity and go for it. Oh my goodness. Here is your creativity oracle card, and listen to this: intuition, right? Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problem by using symbols, memories, or hunches. And I think that for a lot of you, it's going to be a hunch. Like when you have this conversation, when this person from the past comes in and has this conversation with you, I think if you listen to your intuition, you're going to have this like hunch, this moment where you're kind of like, oh yes, okay, I know exactly now what it is that I want. But it is about getting out of your head. If you're stuck here, your ego is going to, bring up the fears within you, like, oh, if I say no to this King of Swords, I'll never have anyone else in my life, or, if I go my own way, I'll never be successful. I'll never be able to create the life that I really want for myself. It's this energy right here is all about fear, right? And it's kind of like the universe is really telling you, spirits are really telling you, no, you have it. You have it, Aries. You have everything that you need. And this is going to be spectacular. You just have to listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and not your ego. Okay, and here is your Lover's Oracle card. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Oh my goodness. And I think for a lot of you, you are going in the direction of new. You're just kind of like, looking, you're poised. Like, I think this person comes in from the past and it's like you instantly see, hey, I have to go in a new direction. It's a lovely, lovely energy. Well, Aries, I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. And once again, if you've resonated with this message or enjoyed it, I really would appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.